I've seen some seriously massive machines in my time, but nothing comes close to the raw power of bombers dominating the skies. These aren't just airplanes, they're flying fortresses, built to show the world what real strength looks like. When one of these giants roars overhead, it doesn't just shake the windows, it shakes up everything you thought was possible. Bombers haven't just been part of history, they've changed the game entirely. From the early days of World War I, when bombs were dropped by hand, to the massive bomber fleets of World War II, these planes have always stood for reach and power. Bombers are a nation's long arm, able to strike targets thousands of miles away. Building and flying these beasts takes guts, skill, and a team that works like a well-oiled machine. Their size is just jaw-dropping, wings wider than a football field, engines that could move mountains. Think of them as flying factories, every part designed for a reason. Built to carry huge loads, cross continents, and survive the world's toughest skies, where there's no room for mistakes. The engineering behind these planes is nothing short of incredible, a real testament to American ingenuity. Bombers are more than machines. They're milestones in science, teamwork, and history. They remind us that some of the most important missions happen way up there, where there's zero margin for error. Bombers are woven into America's story, a tale of power, innovation, and the drive for air dominance. And that story? It's one worth telling. So let's dive in. So, what is a bomber? At its core, it's a military aircraft built to attack ground and naval targets with bombs. But it's not just a big plane, it's the sledgehammer of the sky. Where fighters are scalpels, bombers bring overwhelming force. Why invest billions? One word: deterrence. A powerful bomber fleet is a warning. Don't mess with us. With long-range bombers, a nation can threaten targets anywhere on the globe. This threat of retaliation is a cornerstone of defense strategy. There are tactical bombers for frontline support, and then there are strategic bombers, the long-haul giants. Strategic bombers fly intercontinental missions, striking deep into enemy territory. Building one takes decades, the best minds, and billions of dollars. But the strategic advantage is worth it. These machines guarantee global reach. No one is out of range. It's a complicated, expensive business, but it's fundamental to modern geopolitics. In a world of uncertainty, bombers are the ultimate insurance policy. That's why they matter. Now, let's talk about the most powerful bomber ever built, the Russian Tupolev Tu-160, or Blackjack. The Russians call it the White Swan, thanks to its size and brilliant white paint. But don't be fooled by the name. This is a predator. The Tu-160 is the largest, heaviest, and fastest bomber in service. It can fly over twice the speed of sound, more than 1,300 miles per hour. Unlike stealth bombers, the Tu-160 relies on raw speed to get in and out. Compared to the American B-1B and B-52, the Tu-160 is bigger, faster, and carries more. It's a unique blend of brute force and surprising grace, able to outrun most interceptors. Its speed and range mean it can strike from afar and escape before defenses react. With massive fuel tanks and bomb bays, it's a flying missile platform with global reach. In the world of bombers, the White Swan stands alone. The Tu-160's story begins in the Cold War, when the Soviets needed an answer to America's B-1 bomber. In 1972, a competition was launched to build the ultimate strategic bomber. Tupolev's design, with its futuristic swing wings, won the contract. The first Tu-160 flew in 1981, but development was tough. Complex engines, advanced avionics, and then the Soviet collapse. Many bombers ended up in Ukraine, but Russia bought back several and restarted limited production. In the 21st century, the Tu-160 has been modernized and new airframes are being built. Born from Cold War rivalry, the White Swan is now a symbol of modern Russian power. The Tu-160 is colossal, over 177 feet long, with a wingspan that can stretch to 182 feet. That's longer than a blue whale and wider than a baseball field. Its variable sweep wings shift from wide for takeoff to swept back for supersonic speed. Standing over 43 feet tall, it's a flying landmark. At 606,000 pounds max takeoff weight, it's the heaviest combat aircraft ever. 4 massive NK-32 engines deliver 220,000 pounds of thrust, propelling it past Mach 2. The swing wing design gives it both long-range endurance and high-speed dash. Built from titanium and high-strength aluminum, it's made to survive the stresses of supersonic flight. Inside, 2 huge bomb bays can carry up to 88,000 pounds of munitions. The Tu-160 is a machine built for global power projection. Its size, power, and advanced design make it unique. It's not just an aircraft, it's a statement. Every feature is about speed, range, and payload. This is engineering at its most ambitious. The White Swan is a beast, plain and simple. The Tu-160 is a strategic weapon, designed for missions that can change the course of conflict. Its main job: launch long-range cruise missiles from hundreds or thousands of miles away, then turn for home before anyone can react. It can carry up to 12 Kh-55 or newer Kh-102 missiles. Stealthy, long-range, and devastating. This standoff capability overwhelms even the best air defenses. The Tu-160 can also drop conventional bombs, but its real strength is missile strikes. It's used for strategic patrols, flying near NATO airspace, testing responses, and sending a clear message. When a pair of White Swans appears on radar, the world pays attention. It's power projection. No words needed. Flying the Tu-160 takes a crew of 4: pilot, co-pilot, navigator, and weapons officer. Teamwork is everything. Each member has a critical role. The modernized cockpit features digital displays, reducing workload and boosting situational awareness. Fly-by-wire controls let the computer fine-tune every move, making this giant surprisingly agile. Long missions mean the crew gets a bit of comfort: a galley, a toilet, and spacious quarters. For safety, each seat is equipped with an ejection system, even at high speeds. The technology inside the White Swan is all about making tough missions possible and survivable. It's a demanding job, but the Tu-160 is built to help its crew succeed. This is where power meets precision. In an age of stealth drones and hypersonic missiles, why does the Tu-160 still matter? Its unmatched speed, range, and payload make it the ultimate strategic deterrent. The white paint isn't just for show, it reflects nuclear blasts, protecting the crew. When it first appeared, Western analysts thought it was a high-speed spy plane, not a bomber. The Tu-160 still holds world speed records for bombers. Russia's investment in new Tu-160 M2s shows its enduring value. It's a key part of Russia's nuclear triad, complementing stealth fighters and submarines. The White Swan is a living piece of Cold War history, reborn for the 21st century. It's a symbol of air dominance and engineering ambition. Sometimes, the most effective tool is still the biggest, fastest, and most powerful one you have.